Day 121 of 1,461 days of ignoring the Trump administration. I am not a self-help guru. I'm a recovering jerk, and I'm just trying to help myself. I was mean when I was growing up, and even into adulthood, because that's the environment I grew up in. I grew up with mean parenting, and that's the world I knew until I realized that I was not happy. And then I started doing the work to be different. Don't get it twisted. I still put up videos saying to retweet the leader of the Trump administration's insincere message about Joe Biden's cancer if he's ever diagnosed with cancer. My light hypocrisy is critical of the behavior of the President of the United States. It is not comparable to the relentless, constant, unending onslaught of anger, grievance, and humiliation that the leader of the Trump administration brings down on anybody who attracts his negative attention at any minute of the day or night. I have always said that my overall gripe with this guy is that he is so mean. His meanness means that it was his awful parents and their awful parenting that led his brother to drink himself to death, and for the leader of the Trump administration to become the man we now know. Why continue like this? What does he get out of being so mean? His defense of this behavior is that he was harassed first, and his philosophy in life is that when attacked, attack back harder. Even from the perspective of the leader of the Trump administration who believes that he is a victim, at some point, don't you just think, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the energy. It's not worth the time. I've got grandkids. What am I doing? But I understand why he is like this, and I understand that he has no reason at his age to change. It is an unfortunate example of how when a person gets completely dug in at looking at the world a certain way, it becomes impossible to see anything else. And in this case, it is unfortunate for humanity. The leader of the Trump administration's insincere tweet about Joe Biden was followed up by a disgusting tweet from his son. This is how a diseased mind is passed down. It's like, leader of the Trump administration, Jr., why? You have children, dude. Children who are bound to, at some point, reflect, why is my father a person who viciously attacks a man who has just announced that he's dying of cancer? Why is my father like that? I hope that if those children ever say that to themselves, it is because they are on a journey to a more mindful, optimistic, and hopeful life. And it is because they have chosen to ignore the Trump administration.